All right, so what we have here is a 1980 Turbo Trans Am Special Edition, or as everybody likes to call it, the Bandit car. Very nice restoration. Beautiful paint. Excuse the dirt because we were driving the car around to dial it in. But it is a really nice looking car. Very nice paint and body work done. All the decals applied. And let's kind of go over some things with it. So one of the things I like to look at is how were the decals applied and which decals were actually used. So we can see here that this is all one piece. This is a one piece vinyl. So these are the more pricey and correct die cut SE stripes. Die cut meaning that every corner around it is all pre-cut to shape. It's not a roll of pinstripe where you're trying to make those shapes and make those bends in those corners. These are all predetermined, pre-cut. Especially, you notice it a lot with the A-pillar because a roll tape job will actually have cut marks where they're trying to splice it together. I can show you on my car because I did it with a roll on my car, and I actually just used some cheap tape, but you can see where all the cut and overlap is. So whenever I see that, somebody actually went, even on the corners here, that's not, spliced together or anything. That's all one piece. So that's the really nice graphics set. We do have a Burt Reynolds signature. This is a vinyl sticker also. But true SE, we have brand new 15x8 gold snowflake wheels on it. Tires are the correct size, 225/70 15s. Yeah, overall just a really nice car. Back window is tinted. T-top's in really good shape. Everything's detailed out really nice. As you can see here, in a past life, it has some etching done of what looks to be a unicorn. Maybe a girl drove it. I got the correct 80 turbo hood bird with all the 4-color filled in feathers. And it also has our boost lights, our LED boost light panel in it. Yeah, so this is the water alcohol injection light. They mounted it in the panel, so this lights up when the water injection comes on. Let's go to the interior. Buzzer works. So there, we'll get these out of here so we can. So inside, everything's pretty much brand new. New door cards, new weather strip, new window sweeps. All the weather stripping here, all in great shape. New seat covers, consoles in excellent condition. Few little changes inside. Let me put this back. So a few little changes that are a little bit different inside here. One of them being that it has a map pocket installed. As we know, 80 usually has a cover over this, and the boost light switch would be over here. But this has the older style map pocket in it. We have a retrofit radio that I believe has Bluetooth or iPod hookup, possibly. I'm not sure. I didn't install that or anything. But up here, we got the rear defogger switch, but then they mounted the turbo boost light switch up here. I've seen people do this whenever the panel is being used for something else. They'll actually mount it up there. Good place to have it. At least it's got the factory switch. That's a bonus. But got the gold engine turned dashboard. It's showing 51,000 miles on the odometer. And these cars are so old, it's hard to tell if it is original or not, but it could be. Steering wheel, very nice. It looks, this might be, yeah, it might be the original wheel because these spokes are actually steel. The aftermarket ones are aluminum. So are the earlier cars are aluminum. But everything's in really nice shape. We've got a cloth headliner in it. But overall in excellent condition on the interior. All brand new. So really nice car. Oop. One of my pet peeves, and I've described this before, is that cars that get sold, they end up through a classic car dealership. This is a private owner for this one. But cars that get sold through a classic car dealership, a lot of times they may look really pretty on the outside, but mechanically they're not good. And I'm here to say that this car mechanically runs great. It stays cool, it doesn't overheat, shifts great, it sounds amazing. We'll actually start it up here in a second. But just overall, nice riding car, drives good acceleration, makes about, we had a gauge on it, it was making about 12 to 13 pounds of boost. It's still cold over here, so it's in high idle at the moment. Let it warm up. All right, all warmed up. And stage 5 turbo really likes to whistle. I guess we could pull it inside and get it up on the lift, and we'll take a look at the underneath and also take a look at the engine. So under the hood here, we have the original 301 turbo engine. This is a numbers matching engine. We checked the VIN number on it. When the car was being restored, the engine was actually removed and sent here to us. We checked it all out. It come to find out it was a rebuilt engine. It's 30 over on the pistons. It was, I'm not sure which company actually rebuilt it. It was not us, but it only probably had maybe 10, 15,000 miles on it. Very little wear, very good condition. But all we did is we went through and regasketed. So we have a Viton rubber rear main seal from BOP Engineering. We have a one-piece steel reinforced oil pan gasket on it. The rest of the engine, just standard gaskets were installed, but we repainted the engine in the factory correct GM corporate blue. Some of the other mods that were done to it, the air pump was eliminated, so there's no smog pump on it, air pump on it. We put the correct 2-groove water pump pulley to eliminate the air pump, so that's a factory Pontiac water pump pulley that's on there. You can see all the air conditioning is hooked up with all new lines. This is actually installed correctly. I see this a lot. Older non-turbo cars, this was actually flipped the other way. It would be like on this side where the point would be facing up. But the turbo cars, they actually reversed this one so that it didn't cut into the air conditioning hoses. So we have that installed correctly. Very well detailed on the radiator core support. We have reproduction factory stickers about the type of oil, also the vacuum diagram, the caution fan sticker is all on there. Some mods done to the engine then, going back to that. We have our 2.5-inch downpipe is installed. This is a stage 5 upgraded turbo from us. It has the ceramic coated turbine housing. The EGR delete plate is installed. We actually rebuilt the original quadrajet carburetor for it, along with rebuilding the power enrichment valve, which is on there. It's kind of hard to see because the radiator hose and everything is in the way. But it does have the air pump, or sorry, the power enrichment valve. That's all rebuilt. The distributor has our custom curve done to it, so it has a little more base timing, which makes it really nice. It gives it a lot of off the line performance, a lot of throttle response, much better throttle response. Oh, what else was done here? Full tune-up. It's got, spark plug wires. It's got the colder heat range spark plugs. It's got the 180-degree thermostat. It does have the our coolant plenum hose going to it. Other than that, there was nothing really. We didn't put a cam or anything like that, and it was just a good running 301. We did start it up on our engine stand and kind of set the timing and things like that before they came and picked it up and put it in the car. But as you can see, very clean. A lot of new components under the hood here. Even the power brake booster and everything is just, in great condition. All the components are on there. Some other modifications, it does have our water alcohol injection system on it. It also has our manual boost controller. It's mounted kind of under the air cleaner there. And it has a nice cold case aluminum radiator. We have a reproduction overflow bottle. Yeah, overall very nice, nicely detailed under the hood. Okay, we got the car up in the air. Just take a look underneath. Very clean, very well done. Painted up components, suspension, new shocks on it. Here you can see the motor all painted, new fuel pump, new radiator hose. It has my 2.5-inch downpipe already installed. V-band clamp has my 2.5-inch Y pipe, no mufflers. Floorboards are in very nice shape. This is not a rusty car that had the floors replaced or anything. This is a very solid car. Just everything's been painted. Floors have been painted. New parking brake cables, new fuel lines. Looks like new brake lines. Detailed very nice. Looks like it's got new brake calipers on it. On the rear, 4-wheel disc brake car, WS6. Very nice. The gas tank was removed and painted. Looks like new straps and rubber insulators in there. Got the 2.5-inch splitter tips angled correctly. Brand new tires. Looking to have, obviously, looks like brand new 15x8 snowflake wheels. Overall, very nice car. So yeah, if you're interested in this car, I will leave the phone number and contact info in the description below.
Thanks for watching.